balloon in the Thanksgiving parade? Arthur is America's favorite aardvark.
What?
He has a nose for more than just ants. Yes, Arthur is a serious reader.
And Arthur has a pair of serious reading glasses. They're 12 feet wide prescription lenses. That means Arthur can see everybody on the street waving up to him. Hey, Arthur!
Can you imagine the size of his contact lenses? And Arthur is a fan of the Read More About It spots on CBS. I think one should listen to a 68-foot-tall aardvark, don't you, Greg?
I certainly do.
Hey, Willard, it's a wonderful kind of day. More than 18 million readers know and love Arthur, including my little girls, Ellie and Carrie. I hope you're watching. Mark Brown created our lovable aardvark, the first of 4 new giant balloons this year. He's all about the challenges of childhood. He's big, Willard, 68 feet tall. We figure that's the combined height of about 17 of his third-grade buddies.
I was that way when I was in school. The biggest thing was that's the building. And how about those sneakers? They're bigger than Jacques and Michael Jordan standing end to end. Arthur's furnished by Little Brown, Children's Publishing, and has his own animated series on CBS.
Willard, can you guess his favorite food?
No, but I can see it right here on the strip. It's all over the pages. Cheeseburger, chocolate cake, pizza, which explains why it took fabric that length of 8 football fields just to create Arthur.
We'll be back with more right after this.
Big Bird, when the feast continues live here on NBC.
For over 25 years. He is such a big star. It takes 50 balloon handlers to maneuver all those feathers down Central Park West.
Yes, and what a brave boy he is. Lest we forget it is Thanksgiving morning and many supermarkets are closed.
Good luck, Big Bird. Have a great holiday. Look at him dipping. Whoa! Well, he's got his nose down to the sidewalk at this point.
Well, how do you follow the real Big Bird? With the Big Bird balloon, of course. The bouncing balloons tell it all. A, he's amazing. B, he's a blockbuster. C, he's colossal. Now that's what I call a Big Bird. He's furnished by the people at Children's Television Workshops. Your good friends, Elmo.
Yeah.
Going strong after 29 years and 64 Emmys.
Yeah, and not only that, they still take baths with their rubber duckies.
Thanks, Elmo. You're so great. Will you come visit us again next year?
Oh, sure. If Katie and Willard and I promise to take baths with the rubber duckies.
As long as we don't have to do it together. And stop biting my microphone, Elmo. You hungry or something?
Yes, almost hungry. This was fun.
We'll be right back.
Look at the balloon.
Nice lid.
More of Broadway's best and the Garfield Balloon when Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues live here on NBC.
So much fun. Can you imagine?
Wow. Here comes Garfield. Garfield is the laziest, fattest, most moody cat in America. Did I mention that he has an attitude problem, Christine?
This is Garfield's 14th visit to the Thanksgiving parade, and he looks, absolutely thrilled. Well, we all know that the foremost thought on Garfield's mind is his next lasagna meal and napping.
Yes. And 1998 marks Garfield's 20th anniversary as America's most loved cat. And just look at that face. Look at that face.
Just
is
look
he
at
not
it.
giving all that love right back to America?
And one of my favorite things, Alan Katie, is making his 14th appearance in the city that never sleeps. Here's the only kitty that only sleeps. America's favorite fat cat, Garfield. I love him. And I'm telling you, with the same stripes, I think, when it comes to hobbies, Katie.
And they would be, Willard?
Well, you know, eating and taking a brisk nap, of course, then eating and taking another brisk nap. And, anyway, he's Paws Incorporated, so let's pause for Garfield.
He's actually a bit of a bobcat because he had some tail problems early on. Garfield gobbles up 19,000 cubic feet of helium, more than any other balloon in the parade. And when he's finished lunching on lasagna, this Garfield needs a space the size of 6 kitchens in order to stretch and snooze. How's his weight this year, Willard?
Oh, holding at 400 pounds. And I believe, judging by that 20-foot wide grin, I'd say this chilled-out Cheshire thinks that's just perfect.
We've had characters fly, float, bicycle, surf, hop, and waddle their way into Herald Square.
How much do we love Peter Rabbit? Straight from the pages of the 95-year-old children's classic. He's looking mighty sneaky this morning.
Isn't he? Look at him peeking through the trees.
I know, isn't
with
that charming?
Right. The Tales of Peter Rabbit was written by Beatrice Potter in 1902. And it's all about a very crafty rabbit named Peter who steals radishes from Mr. McGregor's vegetable garden.
I know. This is Peter's second visit to the Macy's parade. He is over 60 feet tall and weighs 400 pounds. Woo! Time to hand over the radishes.
Yes, indeed. Keep on hopping, Peter.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Isn't he?
How many times have I read that story to my kids? And here they are today at the parade watching this float. Whoa! Look at that.
Wow, those volunteers are just doing a great job.
I think this actually makes it more exciting for the crowd when they see these balloons dip. Look at that.
Wow.
He really is dipping now.
Oh. He's crafty.
I love him. He's trying to sneak some carrots and radishes out of people's lunchbox.
Oh, look at that. He's coming. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Hopping down Broadway, one step ahead of a hopping mad Mr. McGregor is Beatrix Potter's children's classic, Peter Rabbit. Furnished by Frederick Warren and Company, this brassy bunny digs grazing on green leafy vegetables from Mr. M's garden. Still, he weighs in at 400 pudgy pounds.
But nonetheless dapper, Katie, in his natty blue jacket, chic African handkerchief, and slippers. Incidentally, on January 31st, a new World of Peter Rabbit exhibit opens at the Liberty Science Center, New Jersey. We all get to step into Mr. McGregor's garden for a rabbit's eye view of the world, plus enchanting sights and characters from Beatrix Potter's other tales. And joining us for the 7th year, our storybook pals from the magical world of Mother.
Such an exciting day. Ooh. Wow. Is that the Pink Panther? I see pink, I see white. Can that be? Da-dum, da-dum.
Yes, it's the one and only Pink Panther, the hippest cat to stroll along Central Park West.
Well, after you, Gregory. Have you noticed his ensemble? Let's see if we can check it out. The brightly colored gems, the ever-fashionable 40-foot-long inner tube, which is a must accessory to any smart holiday outfit. I have mine on now. The Pink Panther. He looks good today. Macy's.
And the Pink Panther is known to New Yorkers for his dangerous 66-foot-long tail. You know, Christine, in years past, that tail has been known to wrap around lampposts and bump into buildings. Let's hope that doesn't happen this year. Let's hope he makes it.
I know. My kids must be sitting right there, just about where his feet are about to swing around.
Look at those feet.
I love it. It's so much fun. I feel about 10 years old today. I feel about 5 years old today.
That's a good little Christine.
Oh, well, you know.
Look at him. He's got his head back. He's just
I know.
chilling.
This is actually a terrifically windy day. It makes it a little harder on the people working those balloons, but it sure makes it exciting for the crowds.
It takes a full year to get this parade together, you know.
Does it really?
Yeah.
It's just awesome. I have watched it since I was a little girl growing up in Cheektowaga, New York. Look at his little flower underwear there.
Following in the wake of the submarine was nothing but an inner tube and 20 size size 20 shorts, 20 feet that is. He's never cold, but he's the ever cool Pink Panther, furnished by MGM. But he had some problems earlier, right, Katie?
That's right. We have the Pink Panther thanks to the wonders of videotape, because apparently the wind was a little rough on this cat.
Oh, yeah. He was created by animator Friz Freleng, and he became, thanks to Blake Edwards, a movie idol 33 years ago.
I love him, too. And listen, we have our famous bachelor in Tinseltown's biggest party animal. When they yell, everybody in the pool, Pink Panther is right there. It's 78 feet long, and he's the length of 3 Beverly Hills swimming pools. I'll tell you that. His tail's longer than 8 diving pools. Did you know that? All glued together.
Of course, every big star has handlers, and Pink Panther has 40 of them. All Macy's volunteers giving this cool cat the star treatment he deserves. And these balloon handlers have a lot to handle today.
That's a big tail on that thing. Ahoy, mateys! 100 knots ahead. Give or take a knot.
All right, here comes the leader of the band. It's Quick Bunny, the original chocolate bunny, and it looks like he's the best-dressed marching bunny on Central Park West.
I think so. This is Quick Bunny's 10th appearance at the Thanksgiving parade, and Mr. Bunny is just spiffed up for the occasion.
I'll say.
He's wearing a 21-foot gold epaulet, an 18-foot high hat, and an 8-foot red feather plume.
I think he's very brave to wear an 18-foot high hat on a day like today. Looking good, Quick Bunny. I challenge anyone to find a spiffier-looking Thanksgiving Day bunny. And now he's dipping.
Yes.
I think he's trying to get a better look at the kids.
There's something coming up behind Quick Bunny, too. A familiar...
I
yes.
see something pink.
Yes, I think...
Oh, look, one of his ears. Am I right? Is one of his ears deflated?
Yes. Oh. And yet, what a trooper, huh?
Hey, he's a trooper. If I had a deflated ear, I'd keep talking, I'd keep moving.
Can you imagine the pain? And yet he keeps smiling.
Look at his visibility. This is his day, and he's going to make the best of it.
I concur. They get better and better every year, these high school bands. Now, listen, you watch. Listen up, marching to the beat of his own big bass drum, as we sit down, Sal. It's Quick Bunny, furnished by Nestle. Now, that is some drum. Now, I tell you what, because of the wind today, we had to have Quick Bunny sort of, recreated on videotape. And the sticks are 12 feet long up there. Our hip-hop hair has lots of experience. And this is his 10th Macy's Parade.
With his bright green uniform, gold epaulets, Quick Bunny embodies all the bands in the Macy's Parade. Of course, he's feeling a little under the weather today, but still marching proudly in our hearts.
Wish I had some Nestle's chocolate right now.
That's right.
Well, maybe somebody will bring us some.
Keeping him afloat is Captain Jennifer Gorin and her colorful band of 40 Macy's volunteers.
And listen, residents along the parade route could really pet Quick Bunny from a 7th floor window. That's how big. His hat alone is 2 stories high.
Or was 2 stories high.
It was 2 stories.
What's happening here on the street?
Uh-oh, we know who that is. Here comes his royal purpleness, Barney the dinosaur, making his 4th appearance at the Thanksgiving parade. Looks like he's waving to all his fans, doesn't he?
Well, we all know that dinosaurs are big, so it makes sense that Barney is over 58 feet tall and 38 feet wide, and that's in his stocking feet. Can you imagine him in high heels?
Right. Ooh, wait a minute.
Here today, trying to get into the act, that prehistoric purple people pleaser, the Balloon Barney. This stupendous balloon is furnished by the folks at Lyric Studios.
Now, of course, unfortunately, Barney had to succumb to the winds as well. This is on tape. Balloon Barney's 4th great adventure down Broadway. So this 5-time Emmy winner's an old friend by now. 200 million years old, to be exact.
Do you guys know where Barney lives?
Well, I heard after he wrapped up the film, he bought a pad in Malibu.
Oh, tell him, Al.
Barney lives in your imagination.
Oh, I knew that. Do you think I was done?
All the balloons that are vertical are the ones that have had the most trouble with the winds, and that's why we've had those problems.
The westward hoe float is rolling down the trail in a This guy's also cool. He is way cool, although he's a bit deflated this morning because of the wind. But thanks to the wonders of videotape, he's still the dude with the tude. Classic. And this is no hype, dudes. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, furnished by Sega of America. He's way fast, the Chuck Yeager of the video set.
So you went by twice that time. You missed it. You got it. Kitty, you really get into this when you do this.
Whatever. He's the man. Totally. And has his own rock band. Hang glides in summer and digs winter sports. At 64 feet high, Sonic's taller than 11 snowboards.
Man, I dig those spiky quills down his back. Probably uses a little sculpted gel. He's stylish.
As Sonic hangs a hard right onto 34th Street, the side is spectacular. And that's thanks to the 34th Street Partnership. That's a local group that makes sure Herald Square Park is picture perfect. They did a magnificent job today.
Gets better every day, and Herald Square is filling up now with some 600 happy faces. This precision dance team routine, staged by Lisa Fortenberry and Dee Devlonsky, is guaranteed to put a smile on your face. The Mike Miller Dance Team and Universal Dance Association performs to a Broadway favorite, Put on a Happy Fez if you're a